there is a bigger virus destroying the youth of Africa. This virus is more detrimental, it's more destructive, it's more adverse than anything you could imagine. This virus is social media.
Social media isn't real, and by design, social media rewards us for showing our best life.
It is eroding the core foundations of how people behave.
Really have no idea what they're doing to us.
Like Facebook have publicly declared that they intentionally included addictive schemes in their designs.
We now know that many of the major social media companies hire individuals called attention engineers who borrow principles from Las Vegas casino gambling, among other places, to try to make these products as addictive as possible.
You're being subtly manipulated by algorithms that are watching everything you do constantly.
If you feed the beast, that beast will destroy you.
To truly understand the effects and dangers of social media, I urge you to watch this video to the end, as what I'm about to uncover will just blow your minds. Our minds are being programmed, our behaviors are being modified by the algorithms of these social media companies. Our generation is so saturated with these social media apps to the extent success is now being measured by the number of followers and likes you get. Countries like China, India, Russia have put in place measures that control the use of social media in their countries. Where does Africa stand? Nowhere. The deep repercussion of this to our continent is we stay undeveloped, we become parasites and dependent to the Western world.
We're looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok. We may be doing...
India blocked 59 Chinese applications.
So China has decided to ban flaunting wealth on social media.
Social media companies specifically designed this product to be very addictive, as that's the only way for them to amass the huge profits they make. Human beings, by our very own nature, care so much about what people think about us. And social media companies know this, and they use these behaviors to develop their products. They employ attention engineers. They use behaviors similar to gambling to constantly keep us on their platforms. This is why whenever you post a picture or a video, the anticipation of a like or a comment you desire is driven by the power of label.
In the digital world, a ding is to grab your attention. The color red is to alert you. A notification is to click. Just like everyday objects, our devices are designed with our psychology in mind, but they seem to be pushing it too far. Technology is playing psychological tricks on you every single day.
So whenever you check your phone and there's a like or comment, our brain spikes up dopamine of over 400% as a reward, roughly the same amount of dopamine you get from using cocaine. So the more you use the app, the more the algorithm learns about you. The better the content recommendations, the more you stay in the app. So simply put, your attention and behavior is being packaged and sold to advertisers.
In China, the way that the algorithm works, it doesn't reward people doing stupid dances and like playing with their dog. The algorithm is rewarding things that they want to see their youth do, doing cool engineering, people doing cool stuff. You want the next level of youth to go, I can be famous doing something that's truly worthless to society, not beneficial to society, like being an engineer, being a doctor.
In the online economy, revenue is a function of continuous consumer attention, which is measured by clicks and time spent. Now let's focus on Ghanaians. Our obsessed utilization of social media and the constant exposure of our friends and people we do not even know, carefully curated positive portrayals of their lives using filters to enhance the way they look, makes you feel inadequate, sad, and depressed, using their lives as a benchmark on how you should live your life.
Social media has mind-fucked people, and we're so engulfed into it that the negative is so loud that you don't even see the positive.
People look like they have a much better life than They really do.
Right.
So
by design.
Yeah, people are posting pictures of when they're really happy. They're modifying those pictures to be better looking, when in fact, those people you think are super happy, actually not that happy. Some of them are really depressed. They're very sad. Some of the happiest seeming people, actually some of the saddest people in reality.
It all began with me watching a few TikTok videos, then it became minutes, then it became hours, jumping from one social media platform to the other. Driving and I'm on Instagram, eating and I'm checking my Twitter feeds. I couldn't do anything without snapping or scrolling through my feeds. My entire focus was shattered. I couldn't control my usage of social media. It literally took over my life. Little did I know, I was shutting down. But the detrimental narrative being portrayed is you will get fame, you will get money, success, and happiness by the constant use of these apps. You need to post 3 times a day. You need to be noticed. You need to follow and create trends to become an influencer. Then surprisingly, one of your videos goes viral. But the next few ones don't. Before you realize you are caught up in the rat race of chasing social media fame. This is called intermittent reinforcement. Intermittent reinforcement is the reason gambling is so addictive. Because when you expect a reward for doing something, you tend to work less for it. But when the reward is unpredictable, we tend to work more enthusiastic for it. In the case of social media, our continuous usage at the shot of fame and through likes and constantly scrolling for the next entertaining video, which is accurately delivered by the algorithms of these apps based on our behaviors, releases a continuous rush of dopamine, getting you addicted to these apps. And this tactics is being used by social media companies. Nudity, stupidity, profanity, violence, and comedy are the most famous kind of content that generates all the likes and so-called fame it attracts. It is no surprising as pornography and betting sites are among the top 10 most visited websites in Ghana. My biggest concern is our little ones and how we are going to control what they consume. Do not believe everything you see on social media. The life you see on social media is not real. You need to change the objects of comparison from others to yourself. Your thoughts of instant gratification based on curated fake life, and know that great things actually take time. So my question to us all is, does your obsessed utilization of social media fit in the life you dream of, or ever making an impact in society and the world as a whole? I leave that to you to answer.